I'm like definitely a corporate girl these days. Why not just burn myself out at this point? What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Jewell, and if you are new here, hello. I am a senior at the University of Texas at Austin online, and I'm also an intern at an advertising agency here in Dallas, which is perfect because I am an advertising major at school. Today I'm going to be giving you guys advice and tips on how to get an internship, so come along a vlog style day in the life with me as I balance school and work from 8:45 in the morning until 7 p.m. at night, while also getting my tips and tricks on how you can find and land your dream internship. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My first meeting of the day is at 8:45 in the morning, and I've already watched the ad of the day. So basically every morning before our first meeting, we watch an ad that our boss sends, and we come to the meeting to talk about the creativity behind it, what it brought up for us, and any other conversation. So we're little ad nerds, you know. Today I'm going to take you along a very Monday in my life. I actually have class today until 7 p.m. Ironically enough, it's the first day for my internship class. We're about 3 weeks into the semester, but we haven't had our first class yet. And I figured it was a great day to vlog and also share with you guys how you can get an internship. Okay, so now just to kind of feel like I'm at work, I like to put on makeup on days that I feel like it. Today's the day I feel like it. And I'm just watching a YouTube video while I do my makeup, and I also have some really delicious looking oatmeal, hydrating, because I cannot start work if I am starving.
I didn't end up finishing the building pros I need. Oh, thank you.
So while I'm getting ready, I'll give you like a quick synopsis of my internship hunting story. So I had always been the girl that pushed off doing the college credit internship class because you need an internship to graduate in advertising. I'd put it off until my senior year, right? Well, I was going to do it last summer at an ad agency here in Dallas and a different one, and it actually ended up getting canceled because, you guessed it. So that was all cool or whatever, and I did not plan on doing an internship in the fall of last year because I was in advertising program Texas Media and Analytics, and that is like almost an internship in itself because there's a lot of heavy projects. So I didn't want to overwhelm myself like that. Also had the issue in like September of last year where I didn't really want to like look for internships or like start applying for internships, if you will, because I couldn't find one that really resonated. That's already been 2 minutes. Ugh. And I didn't want to just apply to like anything because I thought I would get anything that I applied for. Let me just, if that's you and you think that you're gonna get any internship you apply for, no, you should start applying right now. Because I did start kind of fooling around in September, and I got real serious about it in November and December. And I started applying, and let's just say I really did not have an internship until 3 days before school started in January. So we'll continue this conversation later on in the video. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready and then hop on my first work call of the day, which is starting literally right now, so never mind, see ya.
Continuously watching.
Okay, so our meeting is done, and I am now working on my first task of the day. Since I am the digital media intern, I get to help with clients' social media accounts. So that is what I'm doing right now, is I'm just gonna go check on all of those and interact, engage, etc. But enough talking. Let's get to working. Okay, it is, oh my gosh. It's been a couple of hours and I am now eating a little quick lunch while logging into my class. So what's cool is I just go right now. I just go and clock out of work while I'm in my class, and then when I'm done with class, I get to log back into work.
You believe whatever, you're a law and order person, right? You believe in
Okay, so I just got done with class and doing my little discussion post while I was in class. Before I log back into work, I wanted to share with you guys how to find an internship. My best advice is to search LinkedIn, stay connected, save jobs so that if there are internships in Austin or whatever location that you're looking for, you'll get notified every time there's a new one so that you can be in the early applicants. I also highly suggest connecting with people on LinkedIn that already work at the company. So where I work right now, I actually connected to their account executives, and I was like, hi, my name is Amanda Saunders. I gave a blurb about myself. I attached my cover letter and my resume, and I asked her if there was any feedback for my resume or on the interviewing application process that could help me land the job. And she was so sweet, and you'll find most of the time that these people that are already working at companies will be so helpful. Pretty much every job that I applied for, I would try to find someone on LinkedIn that I would connect with, and I would set up a virtual coffee or whatever it was in order to get my foot in the door. So use LinkedIn, Facebook, Glassdoor, all to your advantage. Make sure that you are constantly refreshing your email and looking for responses for any applications that you may have, whether it come from LinkedIn or come from someone directly from the company. Learn from my mistakes, because the job that I luckily now have, at first I did not see an email from them, and so I was feeling really concerned since I had applied a week before and I had only heard back from the account executive. And so luckily I talked to that connection I had made, and she was able to talk to the people that had in fact sent me an email, and she was like, no, they said they sent you an email. And I had to go into my archive, you guys. Somehow the email got archived, and it was a nightmare for me, and I definitely thought I blew it. So make sure that you are checking all of the possible communication channels that they could be sending it for. Go to all mail in your email, go to your archive. Just don't make the mistake I did. Ta-da! My next tip on getting your internship is to definitely curate your resume to the job that you are applying for. And you should also keep your resume to one page, especially if you are in college or just like kind of out of college. Getting into UT Austin, my extended college resume could go on to 15 pages, baby. But I select all of the things that are super relevant to my work experience or to the job at hand that make me qualified for what I'm applying for. So for instance, I applied to the digital marketing internship, so I made sure to have my Red Bull experience on there, being in the marketing field. I made sure to have on there that I helped run the social media accounts and helped founded the social media accounts for my school's program. I put on there all my skills that are related to digital marketing, such as Pinterest ads or Google Analytics certification. Whenever you have your bullet points on your resume, there should be as many numbers as possible. So like for Red Bull, I helped convert 33% of new consumers from UT Austin. For Texas Media and Analytics, I created their social media accounts and garnered over 1,000 followers across platforms in under 6 months. Like, as many numbers as possible that are result oriented will help your resume stand out. And also using keywords from the job role that they have listed. So like, let's say they want someone that is savvy in Photoshop. Make sure that you're putting that you used Photoshop in order to create graphics for the social media accounts. Whatever it is, apply this to what you're applying for and make your resume truly stand out. Same thing with the cover letter. You should always have a cover letter, especially if they ask for it, then it is not optional. And I always dreaded cover letters because it's like an essay and I hate essays. I switched my perspective to seeing cover letters as my opportunity to go beyond my resume and really explain why I'm fit for the role. So I do like a quick little introduction at the top, who I am, what school I'm at, what my major is. Then I'm like, hey, this is my experience. I have a podcast, a YouTube channel. In my classes, we use Google Analytics, and I've learned to run simulations, and I helped create a $20 million omni-channel campaign. And I think that all of these things will help me, and then go into how your experiences can help them in the job role. So you could be like, I believe my experiences could help me bring a new perspective to your company and also use my knowledge on digital marketing in order to fulfill the job requirements. So then once you get your interview scheduled, make sure that 1, you are on time to your interview. 2, make sure you have a list of questions to ask the interviewers. Make sure that you're asking what the job really is. Ask them what skills they like to see their interns come in with. Ask them what does their day-to-day life look like. You can obviously always ask about the company culture and stuff like that, but those are very generic. So I also have a blog post on things to ask advertising agencies in an interview if you're internship hunting, so I'll have that link down below. And these are all things that really helped me in my internship hunting. But again, like I said, start applying way sooner than you think, because it takes companies a while to get through them, not only the applications, but also the interviews and then the decisions. And if you're like me, you needed an internship to graduate and time was running out. I literally got offered a position out of the blue a couple days before my class started. So learn from my experience, start applying sooner, and apply to more places than just your absolute dream job. Especially because I applied for an internship at TikTok, and I even made a TikTok as my resume in a way. It was inspired by Jenna Palick, but also I was told by someone that worked at TikTok to do that. And another tip that I had, again, was reaching out on LinkedIn, setting up a virtual coffee date. It also really helps if the people that you're connecting with on LinkedIn at the company went to your school. Totally not like, that doesn't have to happen, but use that to your advantage if you can network with people that are alum at your college. I hope these tips are really helpful for you guys. I would love to hear these things if I was still applying, and make sure to like this video if they're useful. If you have any tips on how to get an internship, please make sure to comment them down below as well. Alright you guys, I am done with my school. Well, I'm not done with school actually. I have my internship class in 30 minutes, but I am done with work for the day, and so I love my internship. I also feel like I am getting 100% real agency experience, everything being virtual. I just feel like I'm still a part of the mix, and I'm constantly switching between tasks that I have to do and Google Hangout meetings. So I'm like definitely a corporate girl these days. And then I'm spending my 30-minute break. Am I okay? And then I'm spending my 30-minute break to talk to you guys. So we love to see it. No days off. But after the interview, make sure that you are following up with those who you interviewed with. I was specifically asked if I had any questions, and so I asked all my questions at the end of the interview, and then she was like, if you have any other questions, make sure to let us know. And then I also, after the interview, I sent over a thank you email for their time, and then I also sent them my school schedule. So I highly suggest just delivering any actionable items or just a solid thank you after the interview. My other tip is just to stay involved with the company, like their LinkedIn posts, comment on their Instagram. This way, 1, you're doing them a solid by interacting with their content, because that's kind of like the whole point. And then 2, you're also refreshing your name in their mind, and so just be that annoying ex-girlfriend, honestly. Not too annoying, but annoying enough that you're remembered, you know what I mean? The ironic thing is, I was told during my orientation at my job by one of the partners of the company that if you're not being annoying, you're not doing your job right. So she said it, you know what I'm saying? My other tip is to check out what opportunities your school has connections with. So not only like alum that work at certain companies, but at UT Austin we have the Career Center, which I know a lot of schools do. And so Handshake, which is like a student LinkedIn, if you will. I don't think that's the right way, but it really does connect students with internship/jobs. My other tip is, before your interview or any kind of interaction with the company, do your research. You should know who their clients are. You should also know some of your favorite work that they've done for a client, or maybe just a project in general that they've been accomplished on. Be the crazy ex-girlfriend like style, where you just know so much about the company that maybe they learned something from you in the interview. That's very not likely to happen. However, you know what I mean? Like, just know your shit.
Every Tuesday, 3 to 5? I believe it's 3 to 5. So you don't have to schedule with me.
I'm dying on the inside and the outside.
And you just click on that and
I've been staring at my computer for 11 hours.
But if not,
I have 5 minutes to take this post-class quiz. And all I want right now is alcohol. Just kidding. You guys okay? Okay, you guys, I'm finally freaking finished with school and work for the day, and I'm actually so dead inside. This is my disgusting, ew, my disgusting desk after being beaten by corporate America. Glass of champagne that I chugged right after class that you did not get to see because I was quite literally busy pouring and downing the champagne. And then now I genuinely just need to log off of like all screens, but I don't know if you guys have the issue where like work is online on your computer, school is on your computer, and then entertainment is on your computer. So I'm like sitting here watching YouTube videos and I'm like, my eyeballs are about to fall out of my sockets. I am about to edit though, because why not just burn myself out at this point?
Sometimes I get a little greenish shade of jealousy. In truth, it's how.
Okay. I think I just finished my last week in my life video, so please go watch it if you care anything about my mental health, because look at my under eyes. I need genuine help. But I love it. I love the grind. I love a good YouTube moment. I feel very rewarded once I upload a video. So, yeah. I feel like I've said a lot of worrying things in this vlog. But I hope it's been helpful. I hope that my internship advice has also been helpful. Okay. It is officially my favorite time of the day, which is time for my bubble bath.
Know that you're the one for me. And when you're seeing red, come over, we can talk it through. I'll throw a warmer shade on your colder moods.
It is actually Tuesday, and I have already had work and class until 5 p.m. and I am now about to do homework. It is 6 o'clock and I have a Clubhouse call at 6:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern. Doesn't matter because this is, yeah, no clue how to work Clubhouse. We'll talk about that in literally 20 minutes. Till then, I'm gonna do some homework. I've got to take business law notes. I have started taking notes, oops, in an actual journal, like I'm literally in middle school. And then I have the textbook on my iPad.
Drip, drip from the canvas frame. Take a second to appreciate the beautiful mess we make. I don't wanna paint by numbers. That just ain't the way I wanna love.
I also learned from working at an agency, and I don't know, Carter kind of touched on this, but if you put your email in your bio, it actually makes it a lot easier. Not like where you click it and then it goes to email, because a lot of times people that are like at least scouting for influencers, they're just going through bios, and if it's easier for them to copy and paste something if it's there in your Instagram bio instead of them having to pull out their phone and then go to your Instagram and then hit email.
Lifestyle niche because it provides some kind of
Yeah,
value.
on Clubhouse right now.
Find what makes you you and what the little series that you do.
This conversation has inspired me.
I show budget-friendly fashion stuff. So
to make an Excel sheet of brand deals.
Yeah, baby, let the colors bleed. We don't need to keep it clean. Let's mix it up together for each other. Love and watercolor.